open. I'm on Aramingo and Lehigh Avenue. You know, I'm going to show you some things that you could see only in Philadelphia. Only in Philadelphia. Lehigh and Mercer. And there it is, the iconic Stocks Bakery at Mercer and Lehigh.
You can go right. Anything else?
That's it. So if I did get a pound cake, a Stocks pound cake cost about $13, $12.70. There it is. This is the greatest mural in the city of Philadelphia. Raccoon eating a pretzel. There it is. In the early part of the last decade, this stencil of Ben Franklin holding a boombox was all over the city. This is one of the few that I know that are still remaining. This is something I don't think you can see anywhere else in America. This is Rita's water ice. They make water ice. Water ice, if you don't know what it is, it's some people call it Italian ice. It's water ice. It's the best way to describe it is a thicker Slurpee with much sweeter flavors. I work when the world's open. My job is I sell water ice for the Phillies. I think they're closed for the season, and what they'll do is they'll open back up on March, and the first day of spring, everybody you get a free small water ice. And if the line the line starts here, it goes down, and it will wind. This is not an exaggeration. It will wind up across the street, and you get a cup of water ice that big. You know what I do is I wait for the day after, and I just buy a large one, no line. I might be out $4, but I saved 2 hours of time. Next to Rita's is Slack's Hoagie Shack. And what hoagies are, hoagies. They're sandwiches. I feel dirty even saying this. It's like subs. You know what subs are? Yeah, subs are hoagies. If the place has a Best of Philly, yeah, that's an old one. If it has a Best of Philly sticker, that means Philadelphia Magazine gave it an award for being the best hoagie, the best cheesesteak. They probably had the best. They had really good hoagies. I've had subs, and I've had hoagies. Hoagies are better. The bread's better. We know how to season our sandwiches. You people outside of Philadelphia, what you guys call bread disgusts me. This is that mural up there. That's done by this artist. His name's Isaiah Zargar. He lives on right off of South Street in Queens Village. And what he does is he makes these murals out of glass and ceramics. And you can see his work all over the city. The street goes from asphalt to brick. In Philadelphia, there are over 300 streets that are paved with something other than asphalt. This is brick. There's brick, Belgian block, and cobblestone. There's not many cobblestone streets. I think fewer than 30. So this is a shop, right? Let's go inside. This is definitely, Scrapple is definitely a Philadelphia. I used to work at a deli as a kid. Scrapple is all the stuff you don't put in the hot dogs. This is what's left over, and this is what it looks like. This is where I learned, don't ever read the ingredients. Pork skin, pork hearts, pork livers. Another one is pork roll. Taylor pork roll. You should get that. Kind of looks like that. And then the freezer section of supermarkets, people usually have these popsicles. These things are outrageous. These Outshine, they are amazing. But I don't know how many supermarkets in America have 8 feet of frozen food section just cut off for water ice. or they call it Italian ice here, but we call it water ice. This is Tasty Cakes. They have these apple pies, little pies, all types of cakes and treats. Oh, they got the fruit cakes out. Peanut butter candy cakes. Oh, they're the best. Philadelphia eats more sourdough pretzels. I think they say on average, an average American eats half a pound of sourdough pretzels a year. The average Philadelphian, it's not an exaggeration, they eat 6 pounds of sourdough pretzels. These are my favorite chips, Hers. Are Hers like, I know Doritos is a national thing, but are Hers, if you live outside of Philadelphia, can you get Hers? And this is one last thing that you'll only see in Philadelphia. This is Aqua String Band. If you don't know what a string band is, I'm going to have 10 seconds of Aqua String Band, my favorite string band in the world. I'm going to have that pop up right now. Oh, here's another thing you only see in Philadelphia. A SEPTA bus. A lot of places want to be number one. A lot of places want to be the first. Nobody ever talks about the second that often. But in Bridesburg, we have, on July 24th, 1902, this was the second VFW ever opened in the United States. Philadelphia Police. You can only see that in Philadelphia. Well, I guess that's it. That's my day of what you can find only in Philadelphia. I had nothing planned today, and I wanted to get this Stocks pound cake. So I scoot around, I explore, and then I think. I go, what would be a thing you can only... Taylor pork roll, scrapple, so many things, and a lot of them are really unhealthy. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll sail with you later. Toodles!